Hello viewers, in today's class we are going to discuss one important integral from definite integrals, right? So here we have to integrate this function where this sign denotes greatest integer function, right? So let us call this integral as I, right? Now here we'll integrate this function, which is x times greatest integer function of x minus 1 over 2, right? Now here we'll use the method of substitution. Now viewers, the method of substitution is a powerful tool in integrating functions, right? So let us start. Now here let us take t is equal to x minus 1 over 2, right? So therefore 2t is equal to x minus 1 and x is equal to 2t plus 1, right? So now differentiating both sides, we get dx is equal to 2 dt, right? Okay, now we are changing the variable x to t, so let us change the limits accordingly. So when x is equal to 1, then the value of t is 1 minus 1 over 2, that is 0 over 2, that is 0, right? And when x is equal to 5, then t is equal to 5 minus 1 over 2, that is 4 over 2, that is 2, right? So when x varies from 1 to 5, then t varies from 0 to 2. So therefore I is now it can be written as t is equal to 0 to 2, and for this x we can write 2t plus 1, and for this greatest integer x minus 1 over 2 we can write t, right? And here for dx we can write 2 dt. Okay, so now here we see that t varies from 0 to 2, and if we take this real number line, then here we have 0 and here we have 2, and between 0 and 2 we have the integer 1, right? So what we will do, we'll break this integral I into the sum of two integrals, one from 0 to 1 and other is from 1 to 2, right? So therefore I is equal to I1 plus I2, right? So therefore I can be written as 0 to 1, t is equal to 0 to 1, we have 2t plus 1, and here we have greatest integer t and 2 dt, right? And I2 is from 1 to 2, and here we have 2t plus 1, greatest integer t and 2 dt, right? Okay, now here we have to make use of the definition of greatest integer function, right? So we see that in this integral the lower limit is 0 and the upper limit is 1. So t varies from 0 to 1, and here t varies from 1 to 2, right? So when t lies between 0 and 1, then the value of greatest integer t is 0, right? And here when t lies between 1 and 2, then the value of greatest integer t is equal to 1, right? Because here we are using the definition of greatest integer function. Say if t is 0.5, then the value of greatest integer 0.5 is equal to 0, and similarly if we take t is equal to say 1.4, because 1.4 lies between 1 and 2, then the value of greatest integer 1.4 is equal to 1, right? Okay, so now these two integrals can be rewritten as 0 to 1, and here we have 2t plus 1, and for this greatest integer t we have 0, and for this greatest integer t we have 1, right? So here we have 0 and we have then 2 dt, and the second integral is from 1 to 2. Here we have 2t plus 1, and here greatest integer t is 1, and here we have 2 dt, right? Now this integral becomes 0, and I is equal to this integral, that is 2. Taking 2 outside this integral sign, we have 1 to 2 and 2t plus 1 dt, right? So now this is a simple integral, so we can solve it, and the integral of t raised to 1 is t square over 2, and the integral of 1 dt is simply t, and the limits are from 1 to 2, right? So now I can be written as, here 2 and 2 get cancelled, so we have 2 times t square plus t, and the limits are from 1 to 2, right? Now we can simply substitute the limits and we'll take the difference. So we have 2 square plus 2, taking t is equal to 2, then minus taking t is equal to 1, we have 1 square plus 1, and now this is 2, this is 4 plus 2 6, and here we have 1 plus 1, that is 2, so we have 2 times 4, that is 8, right? So viewers, this is how we solve this problem, and the value of this integral is 8.